Within LIMINUM, Unfocussed is a vast, seemingly never-ending flatland covered by a celeste blue-colored sky and seemingly littered by random fences and a singular white-colored house with a bright red roof in the distance. A grainy effect constantly covers the scenery and alongside the non-Euclidean effects that cause great distortion within this place. It is the first ever confirmed anomalous fragment. Agoraphobia and apeirophobia are the only fears that can be connected to this place. However, it's rather empty around here, and no real sightings have been seen so far. I'm pretty sure you can guess what that means by now. Audio and visuals are distorted, with the floor being made up of rows of quote-unquote grass-like materials covering them. The rows constantly shift over one another and move around seemingly at random, with the surroundings giving off a never-ending conglomerate of uncomfortable and sharp, differently pitched sounds. On top of this, the audio is also known to abruptly stop and restart, leading to auditory hallucinations in the process. The biggest anomalous factor within this fragment is a small, white and red cottage in the center of one's view, which, due to constant persistent blur, cannot be described in detail from a distance. That is, unless one decides to approach it. However, multiple spacers have claimed that this took each of them a different amount of time to approach it, with one being able to reach it in what's said to be a few minutes, to others seeming to take approximately real-time days before ever coming close. The inside of this house is described as made up of random geometrical segmentations, and thus no discernible rooms. On top of this, vision seems to be partially restored within the house. The house itself has a very non-Euclidean effect to it, which also gives this fragment its biggest reason to be claimed as anomalous. The house seems to be sort of fixed to one's peripheral vision, meaning that no matter where one is looking, the house always seems to follow one's gaze, such as looking up leading to looking back at it. The grass also seems to shift, however, it seems to be not as fixed as the shifting of the grass still occurs independently. The white fences littering the field are also known to shift around horizontally. The only way to properly look around the fields without seeing the house is by being inside of it. As of current, it is unknown how spacers reach this fragment from shifted fragments, as they all sort of seem to end up here, without the previous fragment having any correlating traits to it.